Ho, ho, ho! Hello, YouTubers. I want to welcome you to the 5th installment of Stocking Stuffers for Guitarists. Now, you may not know it, but I have the lights out. And there's a very good reason for that. And this one is slightly guitar orientated. Okay. Basically, what I wanted to do is, while I played, I wanted some kind of lights going on, more than the house light, you know. Just kind of this drab, you know, white, yellowish light we're all familiar with. So I looked around for stocking stuffer priced, you know, which is usually under $10. Sometimes making exceptions. And I ran across this light, right? And it showed that it lit up this entire room and all this stuff. So this is item number 5, and let's take a look at it here. And there you go. This is my ceiling. And there's the lights. Pretty impressive, really. I mean, it almost hits the entire living room. Right? And, I'll show you the different kinds of lights you can get. Okay, there's blue. Green, red, it's kind of neat. Wow, look at that. Bluish green. There's my ceiling fan. Green and red. Red and blue. And got one where it just switches to each one. There's also one, I think, that flashes. Yeah, there we go. If you wanted that for some reason. Okay. So pretty neat, really, I think. Definitely does light up a room. However, it doesn't do anything with the side walls, you know, here at all. That's an LED light there, but if you take a look at that. And it does, let me show you what it actually is. It's a little light, kind of like that. Powered by USB, by the way, keep that in mind. Right, to use this, you have to power it via USB. Right, there we go. And comes with a, oops, where is it? Here it is. Comes with a little remote control. A black little remote control. Okay, oh, I never hit this one. Now here's one thing is that this little remote control, while it controls the light, it also controls my LEDs, which is kind of amusing. Alright. So it's changing all my lights here. This is quite interesting. Changing my LED lights, as you can see here. Alright, we'll leave it there where it just kind of changes colors. And then when you add that light, it's pretty neat. Really. And I have have to admit that when I got it, I was pretty darn skeptical of what it would actually do because it's so small. My goodness. Truth be known, while I can do the ceiling for my living room, which is quite a big room, really, at least a medium-sized room, it could definitely use another one, which maybe I'll do at some other time. But it's a lot of fun. It definitely is what I was looking for. Kind of just change the atmosphere of the room, and it's quite an interesting pattern. Now, the little light comes with a, let me show you. Comes with this plastic lid right here, right? And let me tell you something. When I took that lid off, I thought, oh, well, it'll be brighter, right? Because it doesn't have to go through that plastic. How wrong I was. That plastic dome, whatever, is responsible really for the pattern of the lights. And without it, it really doesn't work at all. I mean, you don't get any lighting advantage at all. So it's really well thought out. And just as a mood changer, for the light, especially compared to just white, standard yellowish white kind of light, this makes a huge difference, especially if you're going to be playing guitar or what have you. Now, granted, if you're going to be working on detailed things, like writing something or something, this obviously is not the light for you. Pretty cool. The other thing is you have to have a USB available, or at least a socket, and you can get one of those chargers, that you plug the USB cable into a power outlet, and that will power it as well. Ideally, I'd love to have one on each side of the room. Pretty neat, Now, I'm not so thrilled that it changes my LED rope light colors, But I mean, I can go back and set those with its own remote, Man, I'm really quite blown away, really. It's really kind of neat. Definitely. And definitely affects my ceiling, pretty neat. Doesn't do anything for the side of the side walls as shown in the picture, but I kind of expected that, quite frankly, but it seems to be working quite well. And remember, these are LEDs, so they're going to last a long time. And let's have a drum roll, please. Let's find out what this costs. Alright, now, this little light costs a whopping $5.75. Wow. What a stocking stuffer indeed. And I think this would please not only guitarists, but just non-guitarists as well. Just about everybody would be interested in this, you would assume. It really is a very nice effect, very interesting, not too obtrusive. If you're watching TV or something, you still have it on, and it's really only when you look up that you go, oh my, there's the ceiling. It's a lot better than looking at just the white drywall of my ceiling, for example. $5.75, and keep in mind, this includes free shipping. Wow. So really, you're getting this for peanuts. I mean, I hate to guess how much. Wow, and I'll leave a link of this one in the description. I bought it from Temu. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. I don't get any money for it. It's just for your convenience. I'll leave a link if you want to buy one. By all means do. I highly recommend it. It's actually pretty neat. And for $5.75, I'm actually quite impressed, quite pleased. Wow, how cool is that? You know. Now I will say, in this case, whereas the others I didn't care whether it had a remote control or not. With this one I do, you know, because I want it to stay one color, you know, which I can choose here. Yeah. Pretty neat. Yeah, even the red one is pretty cool too. And the patterns make it seem like a, I don't know, almost like an aquarium. Kind of different fish. We can take a look at it here. Man, oh man. That's cool. What's not so cool is it changed my LED light, so I have to go change that again. And you'll see it doesn't quite fill the entirety of the room. It kind of fills half of it, you know. But this is a pretty big room, so I would be expecting that. I guess it all depends on the size of your rooms. You know, and then here it just kind of... So if you had another one there in the corner, man, that is really cool. $5.75, people. That's not very much money. What a bargain. And it does as advertised, pretty much. You know. Now I don't know where they got the idea of having it covering the side walls, because it doesn't do that at all. You know, I mean, there's nothing there. But as far as the ceiling goes, it's exactly as they advertised it. It's really kind of cool. Very fun. Okay, so that's stocking stuffer number 5. And to be quite frank, to me, so far, this is the one that I'm most impressed with. You know, and I wouldn't hesitate getting, you know, for even my sisters. Wow. And yeah, just about anybody could appreciate this. Pretty impressive. The only other lighting one we did is a stocking stuffer number 2. Yeah, which was the little guitar that lit up, little 3D guitar. But this is on a whole other level. You know, as far as taking care of your ceiling, basically, is what it does. You know, you could put it in a bedroom, I suppose, if you like that sort of thing. But any small to mid-sized room we can handle, no problem. A large-sized room, you'd be tempted to get 2, and at $5 each, you know, it's not that big a deal. Very impressive. Very impressive. Alright, very good. See you next time. Okay, bye.